Hello students, welcome to computer period. Now you are in 10th standard. Last year when you were in 9th standard, you have studied the computer subject about logic development. In that you have studied about algorithm. Algorithm is the formula to solve a particular task in order to get the result, and two methods, one is flow chart and another one is pseudocode, and all these are for the purpose of doing the framework of the writing the program, and sketch to be framed in order to solve the particular task. But to this year we want to know about what is the meaning of computer language, or what are the different types of languages. Let us see first of all the meaning of computer language, or before that we will know what is language. Language is the means of communication. It is the way in which we can do conversation or give instruction among those who are taking or receiving or giving instructions. There are many types of general languages like English, Telugu or Tamil or Hindi, all that, and thousands of other languages all over the world. In computer also there are many types of languages. So, the languages both should be known in a particular language, means they should be thorough with a particular language. That time only we can understand the instructions given. Likewise in the case of computers also, and there are many types of computer languages which are going to give instructions in the form of codes, and these codes are understand by the computers, and they will giving us required answers. Let us see what is the meaning of language and types of languages. Language meaning is a way of communication through which we transfer messages from one another. There are different general languages like English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil and many other languages all around the world. Language is a method to communicate between the persons in a particular language. Means both sides they should know the same language, and if one talks one language, other talks in other language, means you can't understand that. It is the same case in the computer also. Now, meaning of computer language. See, what is computer language? The language which is used to work or interact with the digital computer is called as computer language. A computer language is a set of instructions given to the computer. So, it is like a predefined codes that have special meaning, and they will be in the form of codes, and they are used in computer programming to implement algorithms, and for this purpose any one of the coded language can be used. Some of the examples of computer languages are BASIC or COBOL, Pascal, Fortran, etc. Now, we will see what are the types of languages which we are going to use, or which the programmers are going to use. One is they can classify it. In order to work with the system, computer languages classified into three groups. They are, one is machine language, other is assembly language, and third one is high level language. Let us see what is the meaning of machine language. Machine languages which are they are used in the form of binary system. Only zeros and one are going to use in this case, and the CPU of computer can understand only the binary system. And what is CPU means? The brain of the computer, and if brain does not understand, means it won't give any answer. We can't expect any answer. So, machine language, machine coded language is very important, and these are written in binary form. It means by using zeros and ones. They are very close to machine codes. the CPU, the central process unit of the computer understands only binary language. In this type, the instructions are represented in the form of zeros and ones. Now, let us see second type of language, assembly language. These are written using simple English words. Some examples of codes used here are read, print, add, sub, etc. And what is the drawback? The drawback of assembly language is that they cannot be operated with any other type of hardware. So, in only one laptop or one system you can do this and use this language. Third one is high level languages. In this case, all the instructions given are completely in English language. These languages are written by using the software called compiler, and high level languages are used to write software application programs. Some of the examples are C++, Java, JavaScript, Python, .NET, etc. Now, we want to know the meaning of a computer program. We already know it, we have studied. It is a set of instructions given to the computer in order to get required result or output. How we can get it? By writing some codes by giving instruction to the computer in the form of coded languages. So, we will see what is program. Program is a stepwise list of instruction given to the computer, and the computer holds within its memory and executes it. You know memory part of the computer, that is RAM, ROM and cache memory. So, it holds these instructions, and whenever you asked to get the required answer or result, it will going to give us the this answer. A person who writes the program is called as program or computer programmer, and computer follow the given instruction one after other. Hence, program is a set of instruction in a logical sequence of steps. Each instruction is called as program or program statement. The main use of program is to developing software applications. And meaning of programming language, and you know that programming language should be given in order to get output from the computers or digital computers. So, what are these programming languages? As I told this first only, these languages should be understood by the computer, and the way of communication between the user and the computer. They are developed in the different languages for various purposes. Examples are HTML, CSS, C, C++, Java, Python, Pascal, SQL, and JavaScript, etc. These are the different types of programming languages, and these programmers use different computer languages to develop a software, and as per their needs, and in which they are expert. So, the software is a set of instructions or codes used to operate computers and execute some specific task. Programming languages are also used to control the performance of the computers. Every programming language has a set of rules that are to be followed while writing programs. And why these programming languages are used? Let us see. Mainly, programming languages are made up of specific terms and directions in order to create some kind of apps. For example, this CSS or HTML are used to change the structure and appearance of the websites. That is, websites are made up of web pages. So, you know that HTML is used for changing the appearance of the web pages, and C++ is used to desktop apps or video games, and Java is used for web designing purposes. So, these programming languages are the backbone of the software technologies. So, this is the most important. Then let us see what is the meaning of syntax of the programming language. While writing the programs, you will come across the word as a syntax, syntax. What is the meaning of that? The rules to be followed by the programmer in order to write the programming language is called as syntax of program. Every program has its own rules to write the instructions or commands. Violation or any mistakes or errors of syntax will arise to errors or wrong results. If you write in the same correct way only, they will understand and you can expect the answer. So, this should be writing method should be correct, and these errors in a program are called as bugs, bugs, and the removing or rectifying the bugs are called as debugging. Now, you understood what is the meaning of syntax of the word syntax. Now, next we will see the translator. In like our general life, there are translators, means to make understand and one language to other. Like that in computers also there are translators, language translators. Which are they? Let us see. In order to translate one form of language into another form, we need translators. There are three types of translators. They are compiler, interpreters and assemblers. What is compiler? It is a computer software that translates or compiles a source code written in high level language into a set of machine language. For example, if you want or if you are going to write a statement A is equal to 10 or B is equal to 15, C is equal to A plus B, print C, that is the example for source code. And if you give instructions like in English statement, computer directly cannot give the answer, and this source code should be converted into machine code. Then only it will understands that it is input as input given to the computer, and it is going to process it and gives us the answer. Like that in the case it is should be converted into machine language. These instructions can be understood by CPU of digital computer. The compiler converts all the instructions into binary form. It scans entire program and translates the whole of it into machine code at once. Examples of compiler are C, C++, C hash, Java, etc. What does interpreter do? The interpreter translates just one statement of the program at a time into the machine code, and if any errors won't move, if there are any errors means it won't move forward unless the error is rectified. And example for this language is Python. It is one of the example. And assemblers, they also convert assembly language into machine language. Now, let us see the topic of your class is C language. You might heard that about C or C++. What is this C? C language is a compiler, and it is a language, general purpose structured programming language. It was designed for system programming application. C permits a close interaction between the operating systems like Windows, Linux or Mac operating system. This C can be used for developing both a simple application or a complex hardware oriented application. And let us see learn more about C and what is this. C is a compiler. It is a software that translates source code written in high level language into set of machine language. So, the program written in high level language is to be translated into machine language which can be understood by the CPU. Examples of compilers are like C or C++, C#, Java, etc. So, the C is the one of the compiler, and C languages possesses a rich set of built-in functions. They are also called programs and data types. So, it helps for programming at large. Thus, C program can be defined as collection of functions supported by standard C library. And what are the importance of C, we will see, and what are the features of this C language. 1. C is highly portable. What is this? That means C programs once written in one computer can be run on another with a slight change or no change. So, it can be executed in any operating system. Secondly, C has efficient memory. Using technique called pointer, maximum data can be allocated through this pointer and memory space can be saved. C programs are basically a collection of functions which is supported by C library. Third one, C has strong set of built-in functions, that is programs. So, other program developers need not write the routines all over the again. Next, C is a case sensitive. So, whatever programs should be written only in lower case. C programs are collection of decentralized computational structures called functions. When these functions are logically grouped and put together, then it is referred to as C library. Next, as I told, it is a language and this should be in the form of predefined codes and they should be written in the correct way, and then only you can get the required answer. And what are the some of the structure of C program, we will see. This first before while writing the program, start writing the program, we have to write a main open bracket close bracket that indicates function name, then open flower bracket that indicates starting of the program, start writing the program. Then all these are statement of the program, that means body of the program. Next, close flower bracket, this indicate end of the program. Next, what are the commands given in the case of C? Some of the commands, basic commands and their explanation. int main, what does it mean? This is the main function from where program starts or begin. Then open flower bracket, this indicates opening flower, this indicates to start or writing the program. Then hash includes in smaller symbol stdio.h and greater symbol. This is the preprocessor command that indicates standard input or output header file from the C library before compiling the program, because it is a C, it is a compiler. Before compiling, this should be written. Then printf, what the printf commands print the output which is written in the between the double quotes. So, whatever we want to get the answer and while writing the program, that should be written in between double quotes. Next, more get ch and open bracket close bracket. This command waits for any character input from the keyboard. Semicolon, this symbol indicates the terminator of each statement. Then return 0, This command terminates a C program and returns 0. Then again close bracket, close flower bracket represents the end of the program. And scanf, what is scanf means? To take the input from the user. This reads the formatted report, then only it can accept. And for example, this double quotes and %d close double quotes, it recognizes as integer data type. Say the inputs given should be formatted, then only it will understand and it will accept as it is a this input. Next, which are the data types or some of the basic data types which are going to use and how they are represent. Now, basic data types in the write C program. 1. Integer, they represent whole numbers and types are int, short int, long int, unsigned int are the types of integers. The method of declaring is int a. A is equal to 10. Here we are this initializing 10. Here the value of a is 10. We are giving the 10 for that variable a. Then float, next type of this data is float. A floating point numbers are used for decimal value. In order to declare the decimal type of data or numbers, we want to use the word float, and the method of declaring is float a semicolon. A is equal to some decimal value. The types of floating point are float, double, long double, etc. Next, one more type, character data types. Character means in the form of letters. This, the keyword defined here is char and char x semicolon. X is equal to in a comma a, then close that quotes semicolon. Char x is equal to a. Here x is character type of variable and it is initialized to the character a. And example, if we write char d in square bracket 20 close square bracket semicolon, it means length of the character is 20. Now, how we can specify the data types and specification of data, and here types of data on format of specification int, and how they can be formatted %d or %i, then short int %hd, long int %ld, and unsigned int %u. Next, float type, and float is, it is represented by %of or %e, double %of or %e, long double %lf or %le, and character type %c for character and %s for string. These are types of specifying the data while writing the C program. Now, we have learned some of the basic knowledge or basic information about the C language or other the types of languages that we are going to use. So, next class we will learn more about this topic. Thank you, students.